Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Cancer for the month of December. You can have Cancer anywhere in your chart. You can be a cross watcher. All that I ask is that if you were here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. A few things before we get started. Let's see here. I do offer personal readings, so if you're interested in that, you can find the information in the description box below. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Peach on Earth Tarot at both places. There I do daily check-ins if you're interested in that. And also, I know that sometimes I can tend to speak a little bit slower when I do readings, and I shuffle to get the cards, so that takes a little while. So if that's something that bothers you, you can go ahead and increase the playback speed by hitting those three little dots and changing it to 1.25 or 1.5. If not, if you don't mind the way that I speak slowly, then we can just go ahead and get started. Okay, so Cancer. When I was getting into your energy, I was honestly feeling a bit of sadness. And I don't know what's going on astrologically for you. So you might want to look into that, because I did get that message that about me not knowing the, astrological placements for Cancer at this time. So maybe look into that if this is resonating with you, okay? And then with the sadness, they did say that you have been praying a lot. Whatever your form of prayer is, that can be many, many different things. It can be art, it can be meditation, it can be prayer, it can be, even like just doing something that is soothing to you, where you can focus on your thoughts. And baking, I'm hearing baking or cooking can be a way of, any of those things that calm your mind enough that you can kind of like think and reflect is prayer. And so they were pointing that out about how you've been praying a lot, maybe asking for help or signs. 222 when I saw that, or when I said that. And so, and they do want you to know that you're loved and guided, but for some reason you're kind of like, I don't know, there's something that's making you feel a little bit sad. So, okay, we're going to start with the Fairy Tarot cards. What is the message for Cancer, please? Can I have a message for Cancer for the month of December? What is the message for Cancer for December, please? Okay, let's see here. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So, the Seven of Pentacles is typically about, it's like, to me, it means assessment. And here, I'm kind of getting that it's that kind of like prayer energy I'm getting, where he's like sitting still and he's thinking, but he might be doing it in a more negative way than like, like a healthy way to calm our minds. He's doing it by like sitting and staring off into space and eating, which, he's eating apples, so it's not like terrible. And sitting and staring off into space is not a bad thing. If you like give yourself the time to do that, that can be your form of prayer. But it's in, I haven't read the words yet, but it says have patience and don't worry. And so, I feel like you're just, right now you might be kind of like sitting still, and praying and asking the universe. And I feel like you're asking for this Ten of Cups, and because that's like emotional fulfillment. So yeah, it's like, that's what I'm getting, is like your excuse me, you're praying for this is an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely, people you can trust. Oh, and if you have children, you might be feeling, I don't know. I just feel like if you're a parent, you might just be like questioning your parenting skills right now. But I'm getting the message that you shouldn't be, like you're being too hard on yourself. That's just like a little minor message here. But yeah, it's like I am getting that whole. This is plan your next steps. So maybe if you're feeling like you can't really get much done right now, if like you're sitting still a lot, like make sure you're at least making a plan, which I think you're doing with the whole prayer thing. And if you're not doing that, then I would encourage you to do that, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom, which is kind of like there needs to be a bit more balance when it comes to this. Like, I feel like maybe you might be just in a really pausing moment right now. You've just kind of paused. And there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. But it's when we stay there too long that it becomes a problem. Right? Sometimes we can get comfortable there. So they're just kind of saying, like, you might need a little bit more balance. Like, schedule a time in your day. It can be 1 hour. It can be 3 hours, however long you want it to be, where that is the time that you use to set your intentions or your prayers or meditation, whatever it is. And then after that time is done, then you move on from it. You just let it be for the rest of the day, okay? Don't sit and dwell on it over like all day long. Okay, so what else for Cancer? What else for Cancer for the month of December, please? What else for Cancer? I'm also getting the message, because this does talk about raising children wisely. I am getting the message that if you have children, you might be like devoting too much time to them and not enough time to yourself. Because that's a way to distract ourselves from ourselves as well as parenting. And by tying all of our energy into what our kids need, we can forget ourselves in that easier, in our problems and the things that aren't necessarily going right in our lives. But so it's with that Two of Pentacles that was on the bottom, it's kind of like you need to balance the energies out. Either if you're too inward in your own head, you need to focus it outward a little bit more. Or if you're too focused outward, then you need to focus it inward more. Okay? What else is the message? What is the rest of the message for Cancer, please? Cancer for the month of December. What is the rest of the message for Cancer? Okay, so, well, that's interesting. I haven't looked at the cards yet, but there's a Two of Swords on the bottom. And so on the last one, there was Two of Pentacles. And in the beginning, when I was speaking about, I think I was speaking about the prayer in the beginning before I started shuffling. Before I started getting your cards. I saw the 222. Sorry, my mind is a little all over the place right now. You could be feeling a little bit scattered as well. Or just like your thoughts are going a mile a minute. Because that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. But it's a lot of twos. And twos are about balance. It's the Two of Winter. It says indecision is holding you back. So there's something, it's like you're sitting here and just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Where you need to just dedicate the time to the thinking. Because thinking is fine and good and well, but you can't do it all day, every day. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles. And then the Six of Swords. Okay. So I feel like strongly this is where you're at currently, and this is where you're trying to be. Because the Three of Pentacles, it's weird, I almost said Three of Swords. The Three of Pentacles, it's typically about, like building foundations and teamwork and working well with others and stuff like that. But this person is by themselves, okay? You could just be a little bit more of a solitary energy, and that's okay. Hang on. Yeah, because it's so interesting. In this one, in the Six of Swords, there's typically 3 people in the boat, and in this one, he's by himself. The only card that has more than one person is this Ten of Cups, and that's because I feel like maybe you're trying to manifest your Ten of Cups, your emotional fulfillment, like, whatever that means to you, whether it's a relationship or a family or a career. You're thinking a lot about it, and you're just thinking and thinking and thinking about what it is you want. But when you just sit and think, that doesn't allow manifestation to come in, because you have to like actually go out into the world and move that idea forward. You have to take steps in your life, okay? So with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like that's you doing that. It's finally getting the inspiration to kind of go out and start the movement. It's so interesting because the Pentacles is a fall energy. It says Three of Autumn. But here, this tree makes me think of a winter tree, like it's covered in snow. And because it's a white tree. And so I'm thinking like this is like the winter, right? Because we also have the Six of Winter here. So here soon, I feel like you're going to start getting more of a balance by setting that schedule, allotting the time for the meditation and prayer, and then just going on and moving on with your day. And that's what this Six of Winter is too, is like moving forward, moving from a stuck feeling into more like freedom and open waters, and finding what is out there for you. A welcome relief from troubled times. Yeah. And it does say traveling or relocating, and it's interesting because I'm seeing there's 2 boats here. So I am seeing that it's like the forward movement might lead you to a relocation or just some kind of travel. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get clarifiers, because I think that's, well, actually, you know what? I kind of want to see, well, no, you're moving towards more productivity. Okay, yeah, no, so we're going to get clarifiers. Okay, I'm going to look at probably all 4 of them because I think we have the time. We're going to use the Enchanted Tarot. These cards are huge, so just bear with me. So can I have 1 card to clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please? 1 card to clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. With the Four of Swords on the bottom. Okay. So this could be career related, because we do have a lot of pentacles out here, but then it's like it's a career or something you want to make money at that offers you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Like it's really rewarding for you. It's like it feels like you're calling. That's what you're trying to call in. It's like you're calling. And it is saying have patience. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So it makes me do 7 and 1 is 8. 8 of Pentacles is like hard work and dedication. And so I am really getting that strongly. Like you are wanting to call in this calling so badly, but then you don't go out and act because it's like you almost are frozen, because if you don't know what your calling is, you don't know what steps to take, right? But you don't need to know what your calling is in order to take steps. Like the universe will guide you by just like moving you in the right directions of things. Like when you get whims to do things, like as long as they're not toxic to you or to others, just do them. And it will guide you towards things. It's almost like when you say you buy something and you get it and you like don't really use it ever, and then all of a sudden like 3 months down the road you need that thing that you bought. Or like if you, it's almost like the same thing, like if you get rid of something, you're like, oh, I never use this, then you get rid of it, and then like a week later you need the thing you got rid of, right? It's kind of like that, but reverse, because that's no fun when that happens. But so it's almost like just by being out in the world, you'll be more guided towards what it is you're trying to call in. I didn't look what was on the bottom. Oh wait, no, it was the Four Swords. But you'll be more guided to what you're trying to call in if you just, put yourself out there into the world. And there was something I was going to add to that, and now I can't think. My brain, it is all over the place. It's like, it's like that Two of Pentacles. You need that balance of thinking about it, praying about it, calling it in, and then acting, right? It needs to be balanced out. Okay. And then the Four of Swords is about healing. So it's like you are healing it. You're getting somewhere even if you feel like you're not. Okay? Because I get that too with this. He's sitting still, but then there's movement here. So it's almost like you're still moving forward even when you feel like you're not. So let's clarify this 10 of Cups, please, for Cancer, December. Clarify the 10 of Cups for Cancer. 10 of Cups for Cancer, please. All right. You got Princess of Pentacles. So many pentacles. I feel like maybe you're really trying to call in. Yeah, I do feel like it's a career or like the way that you'll make money in the world. And we have Justice on the bottom, which is great. Because we have the Ace and the Princess, which is like the beginning of the Pentacle journey, and then the beginning, or like the beginning action of Pentacle journey. So it does feel like you're getting up and out of it, because this is with the boat, it's like the Ace of Pentacles is like the idea, the spark, right, of what you're going to be doing, how you're going to be carrying this into the world. The thought process, which is where you've been. And then the Princess or the Page, she is the beginning movement, the beginning steps. So that's what you're doing. And by doing that, it's like it calls in justice for you. It brings in balance. A lot of balance energy here too, because also it's like 2 1s. Breaks down to 2. I'm also hearing 1s and 10s too. Like because the 10 breaks down to 1 cycles. But anyway, let's look at this 3 of Pentacles, please. 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this is like your winter, like that's playing out here. It's like you're sitting still, and then all of a sudden you like start kind of putting it into action, and it's just building and building and building. So the 3 of Pentacles. What is the 3 of Pentacles here for Cancer? The month of December. For the month of December. My mouth is not with me today. Does that ever happen to you guys where you just like cannot speak? Like you have the thoughts, but then when you go to say them, like they don't come out. I don't know why I just went on that little tangent there, but maybe somebody. But anyway, 3 of Pentacles, please, for Cancer, month of December. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh my gosh, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. And it's really interesting because, I've been getting a lot of solitary energy. And the Three of Pentacles normally has more than one person on it. And this one, it usually, I think it has three people on it, but this one only has two. But it's almost like you're going out into the world and you're meeting. It's by doing the steps, by taking the steps, by building yourself up, it's like you're calling in people of like mind, people who are on the same page as you, like they're helping you because they have the same goals that you do. Like here you're doing it by yourself, and then it's like someone comes along and is like, oh, hey, look, I like this too, and you like start doing it together. It doesn't mean like you have to like have a business with this person or work with them. It just means like you guys can do it, oh my gosh, like parallel to each other, What's on the bottom? The Nine of Wands. It might be hard for you to let another person in, like to trust someone else with like your business. Maybe this is something you do, like you really genuinely do it like by yourself. You don't share it with people. So like Nine of Wands is like wounded warrior. Oh yeah. You're not very trusting maybe, but I feel like you're finding someone that it's like they're making you kind of look at this energy. Okay, let's look at the Six of Swords. I almost said Six of Cups, which is interesting. So you could be meeting someone that's like, soul family. And that's why it's easier for you to kind of like, they gain your trust faster than anyone else would normally gain your trust, is what I'm finding. And I'm not even sensing that it's like a romantic thing. I feel like it's just someone like a friendship, like someone that genuinely has like the same interests that you do, because they're the Three of Pentacles here on both, right? So it's like the same card. So just one extra person. So I feel like it's just a friend that you just see eye to eye with. Oh my gosh, you guys, more pentacles. So the Two of Hearts is on the bottom, which I like because I am getting that, it doesn't have to be necessarily friendship. It can be romantic, but I am getting strong friendship vibes here. Like you're meeting someone that you work really well with, and that maybe it could lead to romance, but also I get the fact that I am hearing that you might need to be friends with people before you are interested in them romantically. I just heard that message. And we have two sixes here, the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. There is someone that you are moving towards, and it's like you don't even know it. You're just moving towards them, and they are very, very aligned with your energy. Very, very aligned with your energy. Like they get you, you get them. And because I'm seeing these, it's almost like because they're clarifying each other, like it's almost like I'm getting that they're facing each other. Like this person's headed this way, this person's headed this way. It's like meeting in the middle. That's equal give and take. That's the Six of Pentacles. I love this for you guys. So this is like what's happening for you in the month of December. Is like you're coming out of this energy of like sitting and thinking a lot, and you're like starting to move. You're taking your own steps towards your own emotional fulfillment. And I feel like it's through a creative project or like something that really just like speaks to your heart that you're doing. Okay. And I do feel like you're trying to make money from it, because out of 8 cards, 6 of them are pentacles. And so you are trying really hard, I think, to make money at something that is like really fulfilling to you. and you're succeeding. It might be a slow process, but you are making a lot of progress. You really are. There's a lot of, it's like healthy forward movement because you've kind of put those plans into place. It's like plan your next steps. That's what you've been doing. You've been planning. And it's almost like, I feel like maybe a little bit of fear has been holding you back in the planning stages. Like you're like, no, I'm not done planning. This needs to be like this. This needs to be like this. No, your planning stages are done. You need to start taking steps because the planning stage always can be amended. It doesn't have to be 100%. It's a way to get a start, and then you actually have to take the steps that you've been starting. Okay, so let's see, what do I want to use as advice? I'm going to use the goddess guidance, I think, because none of the other ones are really speaking to me. Okay, yeah. What is the advice for Cancer, please, for the month of December regarding this reading? What is the advice for Cancer regarding this reading, please? What is the advice for Cancer? That is way too many. What is the advice for Cancer, please? For the month of December regarding this reading. Okay. Interesting. So we have Matt, fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. And you did have the Justice on the bottom for one of these. I think it was the Princess of Pentacles. And that is like a Justice card to me right there. So I feel like that, I mean, your advice is that the universe is going to be fair with you. That's what I'm getting. Like, I think you're scared, like, if your plan isn't perfect, that the universe will be hard on you if you don't perform it perfectly. But all they want for you is for you to start movement. That's what they want. And then they will be fair. And start delegating was on the bottom, which is interesting because you are very solitary energy here, but then it seems like there's someone that comes in. But there might be things in your daily life that are holding you back from okay, yeah, this is the message I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to take that because I feel like there's something in your daily life, like I was saying about the parenting earlier, about how you pour too much of yourself into parenting, but you want to start doing something for yourself. It's almost like that. It doesn't have to be parenting, and it can be anything else. It can be a job. It can be whatever it is that ties your energy to other things besides your calling, what you know that to be true for yourself. And so just using the parenting as an example, okay, with the start delegating, I feel like you can only do things the right way, or it's just easier if you do it, right? But you need to let other people take responsibility for some of the things that you take responsibility for. You need to, and in a way that's calling for you to be fair as well. You know, give other people a chance. But I feel mostly it's to take things off your plate. Like things are out of balance. They're just out of balance. And so it's like too much is on your plate and not enough. Like say you're married, too much is on your plate and not enough on the other person's plate. You are doing all these things, but it's almost like you need to reassess and be like, okay, this needs to change. This needs to change. I need time for this. Like you need time to meditate and pray, and maybe you're not giving yourself that time. But you need to start delegating and start making things more balanced in whatever situation is holding you. I don't want to say holding you back because I don't think it's holding you back. Like I'm not getting a sense that you're in like a toxic marriage. I just feel like things have become a little bit out of balance and they need to be recalibrated. Okay. And just like with any situations, like that could apply to work. Like maybe too much has been put on your plate and you say you need to like talk to your boss and be like, okay, this has gotten out of hand. I was willing to do this to help a little bit, but now it's like my sole responsibility and things need to be rebalanced. I need to not have so much on my plate because I'm not getting enough work done in areas that need things done. You know what I mean? Like it's all about just like, I think you guys know what I'm saying. So, Cancer, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, or even if it wasn't, but you still like the reading, like if it didn't resonate but you still enjoyed the reading, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. I thank any of you for being here, any of your guys that were present, any of my guys that were present. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And I will see you soon. Bye.